people end up their life in poverty. They try to think why they have such a condition. But unfortunately, they are not able to understand the reason of their poverty. People do many mistakes in their life which ultimately make them poor. Well, in this video we will tell you 3 such mistakes for which you are skill broke and poor. Buying more to save more. Beware the signs that say, buy 2, get the 3rd free, and obtain $20 discount when you spend $100, as they are a trap for unsuspecting customers. It's virtually always a mistake to pay more or buy more when you notice sales or discounts because you're trying to save money. Most of the time, the extra cash is spent on things you didn't truly want or require, spending a lot of time or effort to save a little. Avoid being both prudent and foolish. You may need to examine whether your time would be better spent in another way if you find that you are exerting a lot of time or effort in order to save a little money. This involves activities like traveling a great distance to save on equipment or doing your grocery shopping at 5 different stores to reduce costs. It may have been more efficient to shop strategically at one store or discover reasonably priced equipment much closer instead of using all the fuel and time you waste traveling so far and shopping around. Knowing the importance of your time will assist you in making better choices regarding its proper utilization, as well as how to save money. Before moving further, I would like to remind you to subscribe our channel. We would be pleased if you subscribe our channel and hit the like button as well. Let's move on. Being a pushover. As long as your loyalty is valued or rewarded, it's acceptable to be loyal. It could be time to look for a new career, though, if you're giving your all for a supervisor or organization that underpays you or doesn't value you. Similar to this, you might need to establish boundaries or cut off communication with relatives or close friends who rob you, lie to you, or otherwise take advantage of you financially. Since, regrettably, this kind of financial trickery is all too widespread, you can learn more about how to spot and handle toxic people from many books of famous millionaires. Warren Buffett also tells us to be cautious about friends and relatives as they may borrow money from and in the time of returning they will get vanished, going cheap on big-ticket items. In some aspects of life, you do get what you pay for. Mattresses, shoes, vehicles, and other expensive commodities are examples of things that are worth spending extra money on. For instance, a cheap mattress might not offer enough comfort and cause backache, necessitating later-stage, pricey chiropractic or massage treatments. And also a cheap mattress would last for a short time and then you will again have to get a new one. Going with the lowest choice may make you think you're saving money, but in many circumstances you'll wind up paying more overall. DIYing the wrong things. It's wise to leave some things up to the experts. For instance, if you don't have any electrical knowledge, don't attempt to fix your own wiring during a remodeling. Instead, call a certified electrician. The same is true for difficult house repairs. If you do a poor job and make a large repair mistake, you can end up spending more money overall unless you're convinced you can get it done right the first time. Keeping up with the Joneses. Stop thinking about what other individuals might believe or do for themselves, and make sure you are using your cash in ways that make you happy while creating your budget. You don't have to have the newest gadgets, take lavish holidays, or dress in brand apparel just because your buddies or neighbors do. Financially speaking, what works for them may not work for you, and vice versa. Remember that you might not be able to discern whether they are experiencing financial difficulties in secret. They may appear to be well-groomed, have a large home, and a fine car, but in reality, they are buried in debt and have overdrawn their bank accounts. Ignoring your debt. Confronting your debt and considering how much money you need to set aside to get out of that hole might be frightening. Yet, your situation will improve the sooner you begin. The most crucial thing is to create and follow a plan to deal with your debt. Make sure the whole household is on board, too, because if one individual is earning while the other is spending, that's a formula for tragedy. Saving what's left after spending. Most people save money in the wrong order. They really do need to spend what remains after saving instead of accumulating what remains after spending. Prioritize saving above all else, and then base your spending plan on what is left over. No budget. A budget is a tool that can assist you in greater understanding your spending patterns and helping you decide where and how to spend your cash. You can track your home costs, keep up with bills and payments, create a good debt repayment strategy, and more with the help of a budget. Maintaining a budget during time can also assist you in identifying your financial habits' weak points and coming up with solutions to make them stronger. No emergency fund. Lack of an emergency reserve is among the worst financial practices. Whether it's a sudden auto repair, a hefty hospital bill, or a job loss, emergencies do happen. These costs have the potential to destroy all of your hard work and put you in debt if you don't really have savings to pay for them. The majority of experts advise keeping 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses in an easily accessible emergency fund. Thinking saving is enough. Current inflation is at highest level. It is 7% now. You might think that how it will affect you? Well, it is actually meaning that if you have money saved in an account, inflation is actually eating up a large portion of it, causing your dollars and cents to be worth less at the end of the year. Your money needs to be invested if you want it to increase and stay pace with inflation. Making money work for you is one behavior thrifty people may pick up from the wealthy. Wealth is created by investing your money, increasing it while you go about your regular business, and letting it develop naturally. That's all for today. If you haven't subscribed our channel till now, then complete the task now by pressing the subscribe button for getting more amazing content related to finance. Also press the like button. It motivates us a lot. Hope you loved watching our video.